Yeah, preseason practices have been great so far. I mean, obviously we have a lot of young guys coming in, so there's been a bit of a learning curve, but that's natural when you have the kind of youth that we have. But the guys have been great. They've done a great job of learning our schemes and our offense and putting everything together. So we're really excited to see how things look in our first game in a couple weeks.
Yeah, so one of the biggest things that we have to account for with the new freshmen coming in when it comes to like setting standards and expectations, mainly surrounds like just being vocal and showing them that like our team culture of like our team camaraderie of like just being together, both on the court and off the court, that we're there for you and we have you by our side. That's one of the main things that just like shapes our identity.
A big thing that I learned in the scrimmage on Saturday about our team that we as a group learned is we're really versatile this year. We can do a lot of things on offense and defense that we kind of haven't been able to do in years past. Offensively, we can run a lot of new sets and schemes and get into offense in a lot of different ways. And defensively, we can really switch a lot of different types of actions and screens, especially ball screen coverage, different A coverage, C coverage, all that different stuff that we haven't really been able to do before.
Yeah, with 8 new freshmen coming in, the mentality that we have going into this program mainly surrounds just getting better every day. It's a day by day process. We're really aiming for consistency this year. We expect to be at the top of the conference, but we know the only way to get there and be one of those top teams is to continue to be as consistent as possible. That means coming in every day, communicating, giving effort, and competing. Those are our 3 acronyms this year, so that's what we hope to do.
In regards to the coaches poll, I mean, nobody wants to see that, but it gives us a little extra motivation. But we don't pay attention to the outside noise. We're just focused on us and how we can improve every day in practice and really prepare ourselves to play our first game. That's really our main goal.
So the big difference that we had at the beginning of my Kenyon career here, at least, is that we came in as a team of 3, a group of a team of already 20 people on there. So it was really hard to adapt and like really try and get to know all the guys because it was so many. It was so overwhelming. One of the biggest things that I'm trying to now rectify this year as a senior, since we have 8 freshmen coming in, is to try and do the exact opposite of really just try and build these guys up. Just having seniors here that already know from experience what it's like to go through a college experience, both on the court and off the court, I think is some of the most helpful thing that you can have for the freshman team. So in terms of where we built from the last 3 years until now, I would say the main thing is that we built was discipline and because I mean if you see basketball, it's not just a physical sport, but it's also a mental game of ups and downs, highs and lows. So one thing that we wanted to do, especially this year, and what we grew with, is just keeping a steady mindset, because that's what will ultimately get us to the goal that we want, which is to be at the top of the conference this year.
Yeah, and this is year 3 for Coach Phillips and Coach Lisinski, and they really just tried to like bring in a culture, just more like Nick said, more discipline and be a more unified team. And I think we really showed that at the end of last year, and now we're starting to keep building on that going forward through this season.